Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another perfume review video. My name is Naz. This is my channel, the King of Hidden Gems. I try to bring to your attention fragrances are usually very good value for money. They smell good. They're usually under the radar. Not many people talk about them. I think at least you should do your research, try them for yourself and see if they're any good to you. So in this video I have another update for you, and this is the brand Police. The brand Police is an Italian designer brand, and they have many fragrances in their lineup, quite extensive, around probably about 40 or 50 of them. And I unboxed and reviewed many of their fragrances, and for the price they are quite okay or too good, you know. I'm happy to say this is on the good side of things. First thing first, the performance, it surprised me because I wasn't expecting to last that long. On my skin went over 6 hours, on t-shirt went over 8 hours. So for the eau de toilette and a fresh fragrance, and for Police themselves, and for under £20, that is very impressive. So performance, good to very good. In terms of projection, an arm length of projection for an hour or so, and after that slowly subside, but you always have a good bubble, good cloud, and a good trail behind you. The only thing is with the sprayer, you have to be aware of this, because the sprayer doesn't put that much juice. It's very minimalistic. So every 2 to 3 sprays of this is like one normal sprayer. So you need to go a little bit heavier on the trigger. I'll put around 20, but don't forget around 20 of this is like around 10 on a normal sprayer. So that's the thing. The sprayer doesn't, you know, look at this. It's pathetic. Anyway. It looks like somebody that is not feeling well, you know. Anyway, so apart from the spray, which is not good, and everything else is good. In terms of presentation, simple presentation, but I like it. It's quite nice. It's nice on the eye. It's a nice design to it. The bottle is quite nice and heavy. The cap is plastic. The spray is not that good, but it does the job. And the juice itself, I'm happy to say, it smells very good. The smell of it, it reminded me of Allure, Chanel Allure Homme. Yes, it's very close to Chanel Allure Homme. I would say around 80 to 90% close to it. So the second you smell it, it will take you there. If you like Chanel Allure Homme, this is a very good alternative to it. Chanel Allure Homme for 100 ml is around 100 to 120 pounds. Retails 120 pounds, I think. So this was under 20 pounds. You do the math. And in terms of performance and smell, it's very close to it, because don't forget, Allure Homme Chanel these days is reformulated, and it doesn't perform anything better than this one. So this one goes 6 to 8 hours. At least on my skin. For you it could be different. On my skin, my environment, my nose, my experience, so don't forget these things. So on me it went 6 to 8 hours, 6 hours on the skin, 8 hours on t-shirt, and with 1 hour of good projection for an arm length. So it is good to very good in terms of performance. Don't forget, for under £20 for a fresh fragrance and for eau de toilette. So let me read you the ingredients and we'll take it from there. You go away. So on top we have bergamot, mandarin orange, and neroli. In the mid we have lily of the valley, rose, clove, and in the base we have amber, tonka, and cedar. So everything in here I get very, very distinctly. One thing is not mentioned in here, which I get a good amount of, is the aromaticness of it. So it's quite aromatic. It's either violet leaf in here, or there is an lavender in here, which is not mentioned in the note breakdown. So it opens up very bright, very citrusy, very happy. The citrus done very well in here. It reminds you of summer basically. The second you smell it is like summer in a bottle. So very, very apart from Chanel Allure Homme, which reminds me strongly of it, it reminds me of Nicole's sculpture. Yes, Nicole's sculpture, which that one is close to Allure Homme anyway. So that one, this one reminds me of that one very strongly as well. And also Ferragamo Black. So it reminds me of Ferragamo. Is it Ferragamo Men for Black or Homme Black? Anyway, you know which one. So it reminds me of that one to some extent as well. So you can tell where it's going. I'm just telling you these things to put you in the right direction, to put you in the right mind, to put you in the mental picture what it smells like. So if you like Allure Homme by Chanel, this is very close to it. If you like Nicole's Sculpture, and although Nicole's Sculpture is not that expensive, but these days it's not easy to find for some reason. I don't know what happened to it. It used to be readily available everywhere, but these days it's not easy to find. So this was a very close to that one as well. And also Ferragamo, Salvatore Ferragamo Man or Men for Men in Black. So this one is close to it as well, and that one again is not readily available anymore. I don't know what happened to it. So you know, this is the category of fragrance, or the fragrance genre, if you like. So it opens up beautifully bright, very happy, very citrusy, and the citrus here is bergamot and lemon and mandarin and a little bit of grapefruit, making it super citrusy. So this is very, very heavy on the citrus, and it stays there for quite a while, which is very impressive. The citruses stay there almost half of life of this fragrance, which is very, very impressive. The neroli here and the lily of the valley giving it that white floral feel, but as I said, there's a big component of aromaticness to it, which is probably most likely to be lavender in here, and a little bit of rose, tiny bit of rose, not much, just giving it a little bit of another facet, interesting facet, but it's not a big player by any means. And the clove in here giving it a little bit of that warm spiciness, but again, it's not a huge player. It's just mainly in the background and in mainly nuances, and it basically is around the perfume most of the time. It's overall it's quite ambery. The amber in here is very fluffy, it's very bright, it's very happy. It's none of those deep dense down amber. Nothing in here is offensive. Nothing in here is challenging. Very, very very friendly DNA, very nice, very happy, very non-challenging, and majority of people will love this DNA or like this DNA anyway. Tonka in here giving it a little bit of that nuttiness and a little bit of that sweetness coming from the tonka. The tonka in here, it is on the smooth side, it makes it very smooth and rounded. And also the sweetness around 0 to 10 being the sweetest, it is around 5 to 6, so it is moderate. Mainly you feel the freshness of it rather than the sweetness of it. And the cedar in the base again is very, very clean cedar in here, very friendly. Overall, everything about this fragrance is very friendly and very easygoing, as Chanel Allure Homme is. Chanel Allure Homme is one of those easygoing fragrances, quite on the classical side, quite easygoing, very, very fresh. And it is quite manly, because it reminds you of those fragrances. But if you are a lady and you like this kind of fragrance, it doesn't mean anything. You can wear it. There's nothing in here making it over masculine. So overall, yes, I was surprised with the performance, which is quite good, and I was surprised the smell. The smell is very, very good. I was very surprised to smell it, because it just doesn't have harshness, doesn't have synthetic smell to it. Obviously for this price point there are synthetic elements in here, but they've done it very well, and it's very rounded, it's very smooth. It just smells like Allure Homme by Chanel, which is crazy. If you put it side by side, Allure Homme with this, hardly you can pick them up in terms of smell and quality, so which is crazy for this price point, under £20. So highly recommend it if you like this kind of fragrances. For me, this is bargain for the smell, for the quality, for the longevity, for everything else, apart from the sprayer, which is not good, but it does the job. And yes, I highly recommend it if you like this kind of fragrances and you're looking for something alternative to Chanel Allure Homme or Nicole's Sculpture or Ferragamo Black. So this is quite close to those three. It got a hint of powderiness coming from the lily of the valley. The combination of the lily of the valley, neroli, and also the lavender in here, give it a little bit of that powderiness as well. But it's not huge on the powderiness. yeah, hint of powderiness, but not big. Overall, I absolutely thoroughly enjoyed it, and I highly recommend it if you like this kind of fragrance, especially for a price that is a bargain. If you can find it under £20, OMG, that is a bargain. Okay guys, in terms of season, this is all year round. Obviously it's better suited for warmer weather, but you can use it all year round. In terms of the occasion, this is again very Swiss Army knife. You can dress it up, dress it down, daytime, nighttime, special occasion, casual, formal, informal, anything you want. In terms of age, I would say 25 and up to be in the safe side, because it's got that little bit of classical feel to it. But again, the DNA is very friendly in here, and also the price is right. If you don't like it, you can always gift it to somebody else and then make them happy anyway. And in terms of sex, as I said, it leans obviously towards masculinity, but if you're a lady, you can use that as well, no problem, because it's nothing here to give it uber masculine. And also at the end of the day, if you like a smell, you'll wear it. If you don't like a smell, don't wear it. As simple as that. Don't forget about those marketing BS. Okay guys, as always, if you like what I do, if you find it useful, informative, valuable, or entertaining, don't forget to hit those buttons. This way you encourage me, you help me, you motivate me to bring you fragrances like this in future that nobody else is talking about. They're amazing value for money, they smell great, and they are a hidden gem, and this is definitely a hidden gem. If you like to purchase one of my own perfume and support me that way and get something very beautiful in return, you could do that. I'll leave them in the link as well. I'm the perfumer, I'm the artist, I'm the worker, so there are true handmade perfumes just for you lucky people in the United Kingdom. They are ultra beast mode, 100% natural, amazing value for money, very artistic, very unique, very mysterious perfumes. They are like time capsule to take you different places, different times, and they are the highest quality for the price you can get. This is one of the things you notice first and foremost: quality, quality, more quality. If you want to buy me a coffee, you could do that as well. There's a heart shape, it says thanks or super chat or something like that. You could do it as well. It will be very, very appreciated. Thank you very much, and as always, thank you, and I'll see you later. Bye, bye, bye.